your girl Cynthia Bade coming to you with a very sad occurrence that is rocking Nigeria today. I'm talking about the disaster which happened over the weekend of March the 14th, which saw thousands of Nigerian youth thrown into several venues in Nigeria to sit for the recruitment exercise into the Nigerian Immigration Service. So in the course of the recruitment exercise, there were casualties in which lives were lost and people sustained injury. So it is my understanding that there are about 3,000 vacant positions in the Nigerian Immigration Service, and forms were sold for 1,000 naira each. And over 500,000 Nigerian youth applied for a position of just 3,000. This just goes to mirror the situation in the country and how close to home the economy is. Recently, statistical analysis revealed that about 58% of Nigerian youth were unemployed. When this news hit the nation, it was taken as just one of those news, because in Nigeria, we now work with statistics. So the reality did not hit home until this very unfortunate incident that happened. Take a look at the population of people that thronged the stadium at just one of these states. Also, I want you to see pictures of dead people, people who lost their lives in the bid for looking for green pastures right here in Nigeria. And also inserted is a picture of one of the victims, the first to be buried after the Saturday incident. This goes to show you the kind of government that is leading Nigeria today. A government that organizes job interviews knowing that there are just 3,000 vacant positions, but goes ahead to sell over several hundreds of thousands of forms. So while Nigerians are mourning the death of the candidates who unfortunately lost their lives in the quest for a job, we have our leaders who are attending the national confab under very heavy security and who are going to be paid about 12 million naira per candidate. And we have 492 confab attendees in all. Job creation, that's what the Nigerian youth need. They need to be empowered, they need to be engaged. Nigerian government, please create jobs for these Nigerian youth so that lives will not be lost, so that injuries will not be sustained, to restore dignity in the Nigerian youth. That is what I ask, and I'm sure that as a taxpayer, it's not asking for too much. These Nigerian youth who came out on Saturday to look for jobs are potential homeowners, potential bank workers, potential construction workers, potential petroleum industry workers, potential everything. If only they'll be empowered. Think about the reduced crime rate in Nigeria if we have gainfully employed. Indeed, I do not blame our federal government. I blame the West because they keep giving Nigeria loans and grants while all of the sum of $20 billion is missing and unaccounted for. Think about what 20 billion would do in and for any economy. There used to be a time when Peugeot, AJ Leventis, Bata, Fiat, Dunlop, Michelin used to be employers of labor. Then Nigeria was great, but they've all closed shop and gone because the conditions here in Nigeria is very unfavorable. First of all, there is the power crisis. And just when Nigerians were beginning to rejoice over an upgraded rail system, somebody goes and makes Bamanga Tucker the chairman of the Nigerian rail system. Let me ask, of what value or of economic indices is the Nigerian airport road that has got several billions of naira? When the link road between the north and the south, the Auchi-Lokoja Okene road, what is happening to that road? We have 58% of unemployed Nigerian youth, and yet we have old men still in politics, old men still in power, people who have one foot in the grave, attending the national conference at the expense of Nigerians. 12 million naira per attendee. If indeed they have the good of Nigeria at heart, why will they take the 12 million naira sitting allowance? What country in the West takes 12 million naira worth of dollars for sitting allowance to discuss the progress of their country, if at all they do collect monies as sitting allowance? This is Nigeria, where as a little girl, my primary school teacher lied to me, telling me that I was the future of this country. But I find it very interesting that the men who used to be leaders in the 80s are still leaders today. Where then lives the Nigerian youth? The Nigerian child of the 80s, who is now a grown man, who is now a grown woman. When we have elders who have one foot in the grave, but won't cede power to the Nigerian youth. Let's think about it, Nigerians. It is time for us to go on the streets and take back this country from these people. It is time for us to say enough is enough, and the Nigerian youth should be catered for. Let us think about it. How is it possible that a nation so religious is so evil in its actions? Until I come your way next time, I remain your hostess, Cynthia Amaki. Please feel free to like and share this video. Also, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Cinberry247 on YouTube. And you can tweet at me. I am at Cinthberry, CYNTHEBERRY. You can also send me emails. I always look forward to your emails and welcome them. I am Cinberry247 at gmail.com. Take care.